Last weekend, I had plans. Not big plans, nothing special, just small things, you know? Like, I told myself, okay, this time I'll slow down. I'll actually enjoy my weekend. Yeah, simple.
Not trying to do everything. Just trying to feel normal again?
Yeah, exactly. Just feel like myself again. From Monday itself, I started thinking about it. Every time work felt heavy, or I felt a little off, I'd just tell myself, it's okay,
Weekend is coming.
I'll fix everything then.
Yeah. Like weekend becomes this solution to everything.
Oh, yeah. Not just a break. It becomes like recovery. Like those 2 days are supposed to fix your whole week.
That's a lot of pressure for just 2 days.
Exactly. But you don't realize it at that time. By Wednesday, I was already tired. Like, mentally tired. By Friday, I was just done. Completely done.
Same. Like Friday evening hits and suddenly everything feels possible again.
Yeah. Everything feels easy in your head. I even imagined it properly. Like, I'll wake up a little late, make a nice breakfast, clean my room, maybe go out for coffee, or just sit somewhere quietly. No rush, no pressure.
Like a calm, perfect reset.
Yes, a reset. That's the word. I thought, I'll reset myself. I even thought, I'll call someone I've been ignoring. Maybe watch something properly without scrolling at the same time. Maybe even write something. You know, just be present.
Yeah. Everything feels so clear before it actually starts.
Exactly. But Saturday morning, it started slipping.
What happened?
I woke up a little late, not too bad, and the first thing I did was I picked up my phone. Just to check, like, okay, just 5 minutes. Yeah, you already know what happened.
Yeah. That 5 minutes never stays 5 minutes.
Never. It just keeps going. One video, then another, and suddenly, I don't even know how, but more than an hour is gone.
And you're not even enjoying it properly.
Exactly. That's the weird part. I wasn't even enjoying it. I was just scrolling. Like my mind was there, but also not there.
Yeah. Like your body is resting, but your attention is just leaking.
Yes, leaking. That's the right word. And then I looked at the time and I was like, oh no, what just happened?
That moment hits hard.
Aw, yeah, it really does. Because then, suddenly, guilt comes in. Like now I feel, okay, I wasted time. Now I need to fix this day.
Yeah, so now it's not a relaxed day anymore. It's like a recovery mission.
Exactly, a recovery mission. So I got up, started doing random things, cleaned a little, arranged stuff. Then I thought, okay, maybe I should check some pending work.
On a Saturday?
Yeah, I know. Sounds bad. But at that moment, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like control. Like you're trying to take your day back.
But it never really works that way.
No, it doesn't. Because now I'm not resting, and I'm not fully working either. I'm just in between. Doing things, but not really feeling anything.
Yeah, like you're busy, but still not satisfied.
Exactly. That's the worst feeling. And the whole Saturday just passed like that. Not in a dramatic way, just slowly, quietly.
And at the end of the day, you feel like something is missing.
Yes. At night, I just sat there and thought, what did I actually do today? And I couldn't answer that properly.
That question feels uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, it really does. And that Sunday came, and instead of feeling relaxed, I felt pressure.
Yeah, like this is the last chance.
Exactly. Last chance to make the weekend count. But the energy wasn't there anymore. I was already mentally tired. So again, same pattern. A little scrolling, a little random work, a little overthinking.
So even though you had time, you didn't really feel inside your weekend.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I had time, but I didn't feel free. And that's the strange part. I wasn't even that busy, but still, I felt like I lost something. Like the weekend was there, I was there, but somehow we didn't meet properly. And that's when I realized I wasn't doing nothing the whole time, but still, I didn't really live those 2 days.
That last line you said, that actually stayed with me. Like, you were there, the weekend was there, but somehow you didn't really meet it.
Yeah, I know. It sounds strange, but that's exactly how it felt. And for a long time, I used to think, maybe I'm just wasting time. Maybe I need more discipline. Maybe I'm just being lazy.
Yeah, same here. That's the first thought, right? Like, I should just manage my time better.
Exactly. But, I started noticing something. It wasn't really about laziness. Like, I wasn't choosing to ruin my weekend. It just happened.
Yeah, like you didn't plan to waste it. It just slipped.
Yes. And that's what confused me. So I started paying attention, like really noticing what's happening before the weekend even begins.
Okay. What did you find?
First thing, I realized by the time my weekend starts, I'm already exhausted. Not just physically, but mentally.
Yeah, that's real. Like your brain is just done.
Exactly. Like even simple decisions feel heavy. What to eat, what to do, where to go. Everything feels like effort.
Yeah. So instead of choosing something meaningful, you just go for what's easy.
Yes, exactly. And what's the easiest thing? Just picking up your phone. No thinking, no effort, just scroll.
Yeah. And it feels like rest, but it's not really rest.
Yeah, that's the thing. It looks like rest, but it doesn't feel like rest later. I realized I wasn't actually resting. I was just avoiding effort.
That makes sense. Like, comfort and recovery are not the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Comfort is easy, but recovery takes a little awareness. And I didn't have that awareness because I was already tired.
Damn, yeah. That actually explains a lot.
And then there's another thing. Freedom.
Freedom?
Yeah, like weekdays are structured, right? You wake up, go to work, do what you have to do. There's a system. But weekend? Weekend has no structure.
Yeah, it's just open.
Exactly. Completely open. And I used to think that's a good thing. Like, finally, I'm free. But too much freedom actually confused me.
Yeah. Like you don't know where to start.
Yes, exactly. I'd think, should I relax? Should I be productive? Should I go out? Should I stay home? So many options and no clarity.
And when there's no clarity, you just do nothing.
Or you do the easiest thing, which is again, scrolling or random stuff. Not because you want to, but because you don't know what else to do.
Yeah, that's actually scary.
I know, right? And then there's this pressure. This one is big.
Pressure? On weekends?
Yeah, like we expect too much from those 2 days. Think about it. We want to rest, we want to enjoy, we want to be productive, we want to catch up with life, we want to feel happy again.
Yeah, that's true. It's like everything is pushed into those 2 days.
Exactly. And that's too much. We don't even realize it, but we're asking our weekend to fix our entire week.
Yeah. No wonder it feels so small.
Aw, yeah, that's the thing. Weekend feels small not because it is small, but because we expect too much from it.
Okay, what is it?
We confuse comfort with actual rest.
Yeah. You said that earlier.
Yeah, but I didn't understand it before. Like, scrolling feels comfortable. Lying in bed feels comfortable. Watching random videos feels comfortable.
But later, you don't feel better.
Exactly. You don't feel restored. You just feel numb. Like your time went somewhere, but you didn't really get anything from it.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling.
I know, right? And all these things together, exhaustion, too much freedom, too much pressure, and choosing comfort over real rest, they quietly ruin the weekend.
So it's not one big mistake. It's small things happening again and again.
Yes, exactly. Small things, but very consistent. And the worst part is, you don't even notice them while they're happening.
Yeah, it just feels normal.
Exactly. It feels normal. And that's why it keeps repeating every week.
So the problem is not really the weekend itself.
Yeah, you're right. The problem is how we enter it. Because now I started seeing it clearly. My weekend wasn't getting ruined on Saturday. It was already getting ruined before it even began. And when I finally saw that clearly, I didn't try to fix everything at once. I didn't make a strict routine. I didn't try to control every hour. I just changed one small thing. The way I enter my weekend. Before it starts, I take a moment and ask myself, what do I actually need these 2 days to feel like? Not what I should do, not what looks productive, just what I genuinely need. And that made everything lighter, less confusing.
That's interesting, because most of the time we don't even pause like that. We just jump into the weekend and expect it to feel good on its own. And when it doesn't, we feel like we did something wrong.
Exactly. And then we overload it. I used to do that all the time. Too many plans, too many expectations, and then nothing really felt complete. Now I keep it simple. Just 2 or 3 things that actually matter. Not 10 tasks, just a few things that feel real.
So instead of filling your weekend, you're shaping it.
Yes, that's the difference. And another thing that helped me a lot was protecting the first hour of the day. Before, I would lose that first hour without even noticing. Just phone, scrolling, random stuff. Now I slow it down. I don't rush into anything. I just sit, maybe have my coffee, think about the day. That 1 hour decides everything.
Yeah, the start really sets the tone.
It does. And I also stopped mixing guilt with rest. That was a big problem for me. I would be resting, but still thinking I should be doing something else. Now, if I rest fully. And if I do something, I stay with it. I don't keep jumping between both, because that's what ruins the feeling.
That in-between state. Yeah, that's where nothing feels right.
Exactly. And now, I don't try to make my weekend perfect anymore. Even one real moment is enough. Something small, but present. A quiet walk, a proper conversation, sitting somewhere without rushing. Anything that feels real. Because I realized it's not about doing more. It's about actually feeling what you're doing.
That's a big shift from passing time to actually living it.
Yes, and because of that, when the weekend ends, it doesn't feel empty anymore. It doesn't feel like something slipped away. It feels like I was there. Even if it was simple, it was real.
So nothing dramatic changed, just small awareness.
Exactly. Small awareness, but consistent. I didn't fix my weekends by doing more. I fixed them by entering them differently.
That's a strong line.
And honestly, you don't need a perfect weekend. You don't need to do everything. You just need to not disappear from your own time. That's enough.
Yeah, just be there. That's it.
Exactly.
All right, if you're listening, try one small change next weekend. Don't do everything, just stay present in one thing.
And tell us what usually ruins your weekends. We'd really like to know.
Take care.
Bye. See you in the next one.